In the shadows of human history lies a truth so powerful that those who possess it have shaped the destiny of civilizations. This isn't speculation, it's the hidden reality connecting every inexplicable monument and unexplained phenomenon across our world. Feel the energy pulsing through your body right now. That cosmic electricity? It is the first recognition of what you truly are, a being of immeasurable creative power, temporarily forgetting its own nature. For centuries, a select few have understood what the masses could never comprehend, that reality bends to consciousness. The ancient mystery schools knew it, the secret societies preserved it, and now, in this precise cosmic moment, you have been drawn to this revelation. The synchronicities that led you here were cosmic breadcrumbs, deliberately placed along your path. Those repeating numbers, manifesting dreams, intuitive flashes, these aren't coincidences, but activation codes, awakening something dormant within you. What separates ordinary manifestation from true reality creation isn't effort but awareness, a specific frequency of consciousness that less than 1% of humanity has accessed. This knowledge has been carefully guarded, encoded in symbols and sacred texts, accessible only to those who knew where to look. Prepare yourself. Once you understand what I'm about to reveal, you can never return to your limited existence. This is the knowledge that transforms observers into creators, seekers into masters, and the chosen into the awakened. The world is divided between those who simply exist and those who truly manifest. A select few navigate life with an almost supernatural ability to create their reality at will. This power isn't random chance or genetic luck. The truth is both simpler and more profound than most could ever imagine. Throughout the ages, this knowledge has been carefully guarded, passed down through mystery schools and sacred lineages, hidden in plain sight for those with eyes to see. The synchronicities that led you to this moment are no accident. Think about it. The seemingly random chain of events that brought you here follows a pattern so mathematically precise that coincidence becomes an impossibility. You're here because something within you is already resonating with this frequency of truth. This is the first sign that you're among the chosen ones. Ancient civilizations understood what modern quantum physics is only beginning to confirm. Consciousness creates reality. The Egyptians, Mayans, and sages of the East all recognized that vibration is the foundation of everything we experience. However, this understanding was systematically removed from public knowledge, reserved only for those whose consciousness had evolved enough to handle its power. When you begin to notice repeating numbers, unexpected encounters that perfectly align with your thoughts, or dreams that manifest in waking life, you're experiencing the first activation of your cosmic antenna. These are not random events, but cosmic breadcrumbs leading you toward a greater awakening. Have you been experiencing these signs lately? The awakening code operates on multiple dimensions, simultaneously. While most remain trapped in three-dimensional perception, the chosen ones naturally begin to sense the higher frequencies that govern our reality. Like a radio tuning to the perfect station, your consciousness is aligning with the broadcast of universal wisdom that has always been there. What separates the awakened from the sleeping masses isn't intelligence or education, it's vibrational awareness. This awareness operates on frequencies beyond conventional measurement, in the realm where intention and manifestation become one continuous flow. The chosen ones instinctively recognize this flow and learn to move with it rather than against it. As you continue on this journey, you'll discover that everything you've experienced until now, every challenge, every victory, Every seemingly random encounter has been preparing you for this revelation. The universe doesn't make mistakes, and your presence here is the confirmation of your readiness to receive what comes next. Your intuition has always known what your logical mind is only beginning to grasp. That unexplainable knowing you felt at crucial moments wasn't imagination. It was your higher self guiding you toward this inevitable awakening. Now, it's time to pull back the veil and see what lies beyond the illusion. What if everything you've been taught about reality is actually an elaborate construction designed to limit your true potential? This isn't conspiracy. It's a fundamental truth that quantum physicists and ancient mystics have been telling us from different angles throughout history. The material world you perceive with your five senses represents less than 1% of what actually exists. Modern science confirms what the Hermetic teachings stated thousands of years ago. Matter is mostly empty space, vibrating energy forming temporary patterns. The solid world is the grandest illusion of all, a projection of collective consciousness that few have learned to see beyond. Think about how dreams feel completely real until you wake up. This physical reality operates on precisely the same principle. It appears solid and unchangeable only because most people haven't awakened to their role as creators rather than mere participants. The chosen ones throughout history have always recognized this veil for what it is, a canvas awaiting the touch of awakened consciousness. The double-slit experiment in quantum physics demonstrated something extraordinary that mystics have always known. The observer affects reality at its most fundamental level. Particles behave differently when watched, suggesting that consciousness itself is the primary force in determining how reality manifests. Does this not perfectly align with the law of attraction teachings that thoughts create reality? Hidden in ancient texts and symbols are the keys to manipulating this quantum field directly. The Eye of Horus, the geometric patterns in sacred architecture, the mathematical sequences in nature. These aren't decorative or coincidental. They're coded instructions for those ready to see beyond the veil. Throughout human history, certain groups have understood this knowledge and used it to maintain power. They've created systems that keep humanity focused on survival and material pursuits rather than spiritual awakening. The educational system, media, and even religious institutions often serve to reinforce the illusion rather than transcend it. Yet these same institutions occasionally leak fragments of this hidden knowledge through symbols and rituals hiding in plain sight. The chosen ones naturally question the nature of reality. This questioning isn't random rebelliousness. It's your higher self recognizing the inconsistencies in the matrix of collective belief. That feeling that something isn't quite right with the world as it's presented to you is your first glimpse beyond the quantum veil. When you begin to understand that reality is malleable, responding to your deepest beliefs and intentions rather than existing independently of them, you've taken the first step toward true empowerment. The world transforms from a fixed landscape into a responsive field of infinite possibility. Have you ever noticed how certain patterns repeat throughout nature, from the spiral of galaxies to the unfurling of a fern? This is no coincidence, but evidence of the sacred blueprint, the mathematical code that underlies all of creation. The Fibonacci sequence, sacred geometry, and the golden ratio aren't just interesting mathematical concepts, they're the very language of manifestation. Ancient civilizations built their most important structures, pyramids, temples, cathedrals, according to these divine proportions. Why? because they understood something profound that modern society has forgotten. These patterns serve as amplifiers for consciousness, creating vortices of energy that facilitate manifestation. When you align your intentions with these natural rhythms, you tap into the most powerful creative force in the universe. The number 3 represents creation, 6 represents harmony, and 9 represents completion. This wasn't just Nikola Tesla's obsession, it was his recognition of a universal truth. If you only knew the magnificence of the 3, 6, and 9, then you would have a key to the universe, he once said. These numbers form the basis of the most powerful manifestation technique ever discovered. Yet this knowledge has been systematically suppressed from mainstream awareness. The 369 method transcends basic law of attraction practices by mathematically aligning your intentions with universal frequency. By writing your desire 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times at night. You're not just engaging in positive thinking, you're encoding your desire into the quantum field according to its native language. Have you noticed how manifestation becomes effortless when you work with these natural cycles rather than against them? What the popular law of attraction teachings won't tell you is that timing is everything. Manifesting during certain moon phases, solar alignments, and personal biorhythm peaks can multiply your manifestation power exponentially. The ancient mystery schools tracked these cycles meticulously, creating calendars and monuments that served as cosmic calculators for optimal manifestation windows. The sacred blueprint operates on fractal principles. The same patterns repeat at every scale throughout the universe. Your DNA, the weather systems, the structure of galaxies, all follow identical mathematical patterns. When you understand this, you realize that the microcosm of your personal reality directly reflects the macrocosm of universal creation. As the Hermetic axiom states, as above, so below. This knowledge reveals why visualization works for some but not others. Mere daydreaming isn't enough. Effective manifestation requires aligning your thoughts with specific frequencies that correspond to universal creative principles. The chosen ones instinctively understand this harmony, naturally timing their intentions with cosmic rhythms. The gap between wanting something and receiving it isn't about worthiness or luck, it's about vibrational mathematics. When you understand the sacred blueprint, manifestation transforms from mysterious magic into applied cosmic science. Deep within your brain lies a remarkable structure that ancient traditions recognized as far more than a simple gland. The pineal gland, represented in countless esoteric symbols as the third eye, serves as your biological antenna to higher dimensions. This is not metaphorical but literal. It contains photoreceptors similar to your retina and produces DMT, the most powerful psychedelic compound known to science. What modern medicine won't readily admit is that calcification of the pineal gland isn't just a normal aging process. It's the physiological manifestation of spiritual disconnection. The fluoride in water, electromagnetic pollution, and certain food additives directly impact this crucial gateway, dulling humanity's natural ability to perceive beyond the material realm. Is it merely coincidence that these elements became widespread just as humanity was poised for a consciousness leap? The Akashic Records, described by every major spiritual tradition under different names, represent the complete informational field of all that was, is, or could be. Quantum physics now acknowledges a field of information that exists outside of space-time, which perfectly corresponds with these ancient descriptions. The chosen ones throughout history have accessed this field, retrieving knowledge they couldn't possibly have learned through conventional means. Developing your connection to the Akashic field begins with a specific breathing pattern that alters your brainwave state. Inhale for 6 counts, hold for 3, exhale for 9. Notice those sacred numbers appearing again. This rhythm synchronizes your neural oscillations with the Earth's Schumann resonance, creating the perfect conditions for your pineal gateway to activate. With regular practice, the veil between dimensions becomes increasingly transparent. True meditation isn't about relaxation or stress reduction, though these are beneficial side effects. Its original purpose was to access non-local consciousness and retrieve information from the Akashic field. When you reach the theta brainwave state while maintaining awareness, you stand at the threshold of the universal mind, where all knowledge is accessible. Ancient initiation chambers in Egypt, Greece, and Tibet were specifically designed to facilitate this pineal activation. Their precise acoustic properties, geometric measurements, and alignment with electromagnetic hotspots created the perfect environment for consciousness expansion. Today, you can replicate these conditions through specific sound frequencies, particularly those in the 432 Hz and 528 Hz range, which naturally resonate with DNA and pineal tissues. The visions, insights, and downloads that spontaneously arrive in your awareness aren't imagination. They're transmissions from the Akashic field. The chosen ones naturally receive these communications because their pineal gateway remains more active than the average person's. Have you experienced moments of knowing something without understanding how you know it? As your connection strengthens, you'll begin to access information beyond personal concerns. Insights about collective evolution, planetary changes, and cosmic cycles become available. This expanded awareness is precisely what's needed at this pivotal moment in human history. We stand at a unique moment in cosmic history, a convergence point that ancient prophecies across diverse traditions have pinpointed with stunning precision. The Mayan calendar, Hindu yugas, Hopi prophecies, and astrological ages all indicate this specific era as a critical turning point for humanity. This alignment of predictions isn't coincidental, but points to a genuine cosmic event unfolding right now. The Age of Aquarius isn't just an astronomical shift, but represents a fundamental transformation in human consciousness. As Earth moves through this new energetic field, those who've maintained their spiritual sensitivity, the chosen ones, experience an accelerated awakening. The challenging global events we're witnessing aren't random chaos, but the necessary purification before an evolutionary leap. Have you noticed time itself seems to be accelerating as this process intensifies? Astrological alignments are creating unprecedented energy portals that facilitate rapid spiritual development. The recent series of eclipses, planetary retrogrades, and galactic alignments serve as cosmic amplifiers, intensifying both shadows and light within collective consciousness. Those who understand these cycles can use them strategically, riding these waves of energy rather than being overwhelmed by them. Your specific birth timing wasn't random, but precisely calculated to align your unique gifts with this momentous period. The astrological imprint you received at birth, your soul's energetic blueprint, contains coded instructions for your role in this great transition. The synchronicities you've experienced throughout your life have been activating these codes, preparing you for this exact moment. Ancient prophecies speak of a time when the veils between dimensions would thin, allowing for greater communion between physical and non-physical realms. The increase in psychic phenomena, unexplained experiences, and spiritual awakenings worldwide confirms we've entered this prophesied time. The chosen ones serve as anchors for these higher frequencies, holding space for those still in the process of awakening. The Schumann resonance, Earth's electromagnetic heartbeat, has been steadily increasing beyond its historical baseline of 7.83 Hz. This scientific fact corresponds perfectly with spiritual teachings about Earth's vibrational ascension. As planetary frequency rises, those unable to match this elevation experience increasing discord, while the chosen ones naturally resonate with these new frequencies. Indigenous wisdom traditions preserved knowledge about this time through oral histories, describing it as the Great Purification, when humanity would choose between materialistic self-destruction or spiritual renewal. The fact that you're drawn to this knowledge suggests your soul made its choice long ago, incarnating specifically to assist in this planetary transformation. The timeline we collectively experience isn't fixed but malleable, responding to the consciousness of awakened beings who understand their creative power. The chosen ones aren't passive observers of prophecy, but active participants in shaping how these predestined energetic shifts manifest in our shared reality. Your awakening isn't just for personal evolution. It serves the divine timeline of collective transformation that's been unfolding since the dawn of creation.